All right, welcome. I am super excited to be with you tonight. I am Penny Wilson. Today is our session number 3 of Imagine Your Future Self. And the previous sessions have gone amazing, great experiences from people connecting and getting answers on the inside. And I'm excited to see what happens for you. So just a quick reminder to bring a pen and paper with you. Usually there's some amazing things that happen in getting answers from your subconscious. That is my hope and my intention for you today, that you can get some connection on the inside and get answers. And we are going to customize this to you. We're going to go through that in just a second to find out exactly why you're here. And just as a quick introduction, why I am here. I am here because I want to live my purpose. Several years ago, I read this book by Bruce Wilkinson, totally amazing book called The Dream Giver. And I loved it because it's a simple story that is an analogy for life. And as he went through his story, I just resonated with it so much to realize that I feel like my purpose in life is to lead other people to understand life's experience and to be able to understand what their purpose is. That was the thing that got me out of my depression several years ago when I was going through a really hard time in my life. I felt very insignificant. I felt like I was incapable. A lot of the things that I wanted to do with my life, but I didn't feel the power to do them. And finding what my mission and my purpose is was the thing that helped me to get out of my depression. Also, it is my life's purpose to learn, apply, and share. I'm not here because I think I am better than anybody else, but because I am learning. If I'm not sharing the things that I'm learning, I get like a stagnant pond, and then, things aren't pretty in a stagnant pond. So I love to learn. I love to apply it in my life and find ways to make my life better. And I love to share it with other people. So there is a YouTube series I am doing. It's called From Darkness to Light. And I love this picture. It's kind of the imagery that I created my book From Darkness to Light after. And the reason why this was so powerful for me, when I was in such a depressed state several years ago, I felt guided to grow a garden. And in that process of having my hands in the soil, I feel like my mind and my heart got reformatted to see the way that the earth works and how that applied to my life specifically. So there was this specific image that was given to me, and on the side of where there's lots of clouds, that represents the type of mindset where we get stuck in victim, where we get stuck in the sympathetic nervous system, where we're focused toward things that are wrong and things that we don't like about our life. I used to work at a glass factory, and I was really good at picking out the things that were wrong in the glass, but that's not such a great thing when it comes to life, because what you focus on grows, right? So when you're focused on everything that's wrong, those things are going to grow in your mind and you're going to notice them more and more. And then when we take this picture in opposition and we look at the side of the sun, it becomes a metaphor or imagery for the way that we can look at what is right about life, a way that we can look at what we have as opposed to what we don't have, look at what we love or like as opposed to what we don't like. And then when we focus on those things about life, those things grow. And on the camera, I know that this is my right side, but as you guys are seeing it, that's on your left side. So just imagine that the picture is in front of you, and the sun is always on the right side and the clouds are always on the left side. And this is just like a way that helps me to organize my thoughts and helps me to see clearly life's experiences. When we look at what we want in life, sometimes our minds are only focused on what we don't want in life. So I just want to invite you right now for a minute to think about your life's experience and think about what it is that you want to create. It might be a way that you want to feel about yourself. It might be something you're actively creating with your hands that you could see that's tangible. It might be a relationship or a connection in a relationship. There's lots of different things that we can create in life that are going to bring us joy. And I would love to know from you what those things are for you. What are you working to create that you want to bring you joy? I would just love if you would participate in the chat and just share with me. Healing and serving others. That's beautiful. It's a very awesome place to be. And so if you're stuck in a place where you're focused on what you don't like in your life, I believe that that means that there's something inside of you that is pulling you toward a desire, something you do want. And you can look at that thing to actually help you to discover what is on the other side, what's on the side of the light, the sun, to help you to think, okay, well, if I don't like arguing, for example, then what does that mean in my relationships? I want to have clear communication. I want to be able to know that I can share my opinion without feeling put down. I want to know that I have a voice that matters. All of those oppositions, what is you're experiencing in your life that you don't like? And then you can take that and flip that over to the other side as well. Sometimes when it comes to looking at the things in our life that we don't like, it feels scary. And I love this quote from Joseph Campbell. He is the one that was the mentor for George Lucas. He said, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." Sometimes when it comes to those things in life that you are afraid to face, that cave, it feels scary. But that's truly, I believe, where the greatest transformation is. I'm reading this comment here: clearing out the old remnants of the past experiences. I want a new vision for myself. That's so beautiful. Yeah, recognizing that there are things that you've experienced that you want to let go of. Some place of like a renewal. I love that feeling. It feels like a butterfly in the cocoon stage, where you're like, okay, you're realizing there's things that are transforming and you're changing and you want to let go of the past, and also the way that you're going to open up and experience life in a whole new way after that transformation when you go into that next step. It does actually remind me of my intention for next week's classes, and we're going to be focusing on letting go of old baggage. There's one of the things that I was taught in school regarding a suitcase, and I did it in my one-on-one session in a private session yesterday, and it was awesome. And I want to take that same concept and apply it to next week's group hypnotherapy classes so that we can look at that old baggage and we can find a way to let it go. So that's all I'll say about that for the time being. But I do have 3 times picked out, and I will be putting them on the website for next week's registration. Okay, so when it comes to facing your fear, I just want to tell you, congratulations. And this is how excited I am for you. The picture is so hilarious, so distracting, but I am excited for you to be able to experience this transformation, because I can see from my own personal experience the way that I've been able to take those things in my past and switch them over into those things that I do want to have, I want to feel, and I want to create. That doesn't mean life is perfect. It doesn't mean that everything is now the way that I want it to be. But when I think about the direction that I'm going, the mindset that I have is I am growing toward becoming my best self. I'm growing toward having those things that I desire to have and achieve. And when you're focused on that sun, on the light side of that picture, everything feels so very different. And I talk about that in some of the YouTube videos that I am making right now, how that feels in a confined state versus an open state of growing toward where you want to go. So if you haven't seen those, I would love for your feedback if you want to check them out and let me know what you're learning from them. We do have a Facebook group that I am working on creating some interaction, and I would love for you to participate in. If you want to create any conversation around any of those videos, I would love for you to ask questions. I really want to envision just like sharing the things that we learn together. That's the space where I have joy. If I get to learn from you the things that you see, one of the videos on the YouTube series is called The Parable of the Peas, and it just kind of gives you my perspective of how much I value other people's perspectives. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's super fun to be able to imagine and see other people's perspective. As far as what hypnotherapy is and what it isn't, hypnotherapy is meditation with a goal. And some people in the entertainment business use hypnotherapy for entertainment, which is stage hypnosis. I think they're two totally separate things. Stage hypnosis is meant for entertaining, and this type of hypnotherapy is meant for really the purpose of helping you to discover what your emotions are and discover how to transform those into what you want to experience. My vision and my intention in being able to be here with you as a guide in your meditation is to help you to amplify and increase your power in your personal meditation practice so that you can experience more often that amazing feeling of transformation. Hypnotherapy, some people get stuck on the idea of, did it work or was I hypnotized? What I would like to invite you to look at instead is looking at it with a child's eyes, that you're allowing yourself to imagine, you're allowing yourself to experience your mind in an imaginative state. So hypnotherapy works through the theta brain state. It's right above where you go to sleep in the delta brain state. So it's still an awareness. And I'm not putting you into a place where you're going to have blackout or not remember what you experience, but this is just really a childlike mind state where you can use your creative imagination. And then I get to be the guide just to help you create these imaginative experiences, which is so fun. Hypnotherapy is very comparable to what a child experiences as imagination. So if you can allow yourself to play with your imagination in a hypnotherapy session, it just helps you to be able to let go of the judgment and the critical side of your brain, and just really to relax into trusting what is inside of you to come up at the moment. It's really a conversation that you're having with your subconscious, and I'm guiding you through that experience. Okay, so let's look at stress levels. I like to measure things so that we can know if we are being successful. So we're going to start by measuring your stress level. If you'll just take a pause for a moment and ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no stress, 10 being high stress, full-blown panic attack, what is the number of your stress on a scale of 1 to 10? And if you would, just go ahead and put that in the chat. Yeah, it doesn't have to be exact, just kind of trusting that number, whatever comes up for you. Okay, awesome. And the next question I want to ask is, what percentage of your day do you spend in creation and abundance, as opposed to what percentage of your day that you spend in a scarcity or fear-based mindset? Ask subconscious, what percent of the day do I spend in creation and abundance? Just trust whatever number comes up. Don't judge it. Let it be what it is. Okay, awesome. And then the last question I want to measure is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what level would you say you're at when it comes to experiencing transformation in your meditation? Okay, perfect. And that's totally cool. I'm happy to see where you are. I hope that we get to continue to work together so that I can see that number improve. That's what's going to be my measure of success. I want to be able to see that increase for you. So that's super awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, let's customize this. Let's think about the uncomfortable feelings that come up for you on a normal day. Maybe think about a hard moment during your day today. And what was the uncomfortable feelings that you felt? And they could be words like insignificant or confused or unimportant, or think, what are the uncomfortable feelings that I have that I would like to let go of? I'll just give you a second to ponder on that. Good. All right. Now think about the landscape of the dark clouds and the bright sun, recognizing that this is your current experience. When you're able to let go of these emotions, what do you want to feel instead? Imagine the sun side. And imagine, once you've let go of these feelings, what do you want to feel? Grounded, confident. I'm glad you guys can't see my sloppy handwriting. Excitement. Okay, I'll know what they mean later. Okay, That means that we are ready to get started. Today, we are focusing on connecting with our higher self as well as our child self. And this is going to help us imagine the future that we want to create. Before we jump into this, we're going to customize exactly what it is that you want to experience in this. So you've mentioned a couple things of where you intend, what you want in this experience, who you really are. That's your higher self. That's the vibrant you that can do anything, right? As we become more and more in alignment with who we are, it gets easier to let go of those old parts, right? The past parts, the things that aren't serving us, aren't helping us to become our best self. So that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, awesome. I have some good ways that we can customize this. We're letting go of fear, being judgmental, impatient, and servitude or limited choices. And we are inviting to experience greater joy, success, consistent habits, being grateful, and freedom. Those are awesome intentions. Okay. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and let yourself get into a comfortable place. You can put your feet on the floor if you're in a chair and rest your hands in your lap. And if you're lying down, that's great too. When I say something for you to say in your mind, you can also say it out loud so that you can keep yourself from going deep into that delta state. It will help you to stay more in that theta state. So if you're in a place where you feel like you can say things out loud, that would help as well. So allow yourself to get comfortable and get in that relaxed state. And I am going to turn off my camera so that I am able to be free in sharing with you. All right, take a nice, deep, letting go breath. Already beginning to relax both mind and body. Relax now all the muscles in your body, feeling a wave of relaxation wash over you from your head, almost as if it were a waterfall pouring over your head, relaxing your scalp, relaxing all the muscles in your face, even relaxing your jaw, allowing it to hang loose and slack, putting the tongue on the top of your mouth, so that as you put space between your teeth, you send a message to the rest of your body that you are safe to relax. That's right. Continue now to relax your body as you allow this relaxation to continue to go down your neck, go down your shoulders, relaxing all the muscles in your shoulders and your hands. Feel now the wave of relaxation continue to sink down into your heart, into your stomach, and into all the organs inside of your stomach, all the way down your torso. Feeling now that wave of relaxation go down your legs and down, all the way down to your toes. Allow your breath to become slow and deep. Breathing deeper, perhaps than you have allowed yourself to breathe all day long. Breathe in, saying in your mind, I am safe. And breathing out, saying out loud or in your mind, I choose to let go. Very good. Continue to breathe slow and deep. As you breathe in and saying to yourself, I am safe. I feel calm. And breathing out all the tension in your body, letting it go, becoming still and present in this present moment. That's right. Again, connecting with your breath, breathing in slowly and deeply. And imagine your body filling with a beautiful light, a light that is flowing in through the top of your head. See it in a color that you love, flowing in through the top of your head, calming your mind, slowing down your thoughts, calming all the tension, allowing yourself to be present in this present moment. And on your next breath out, say to yourself, I choose to be here. That's right. Becoming present and still in this present moment. Connect with your body, feeling the light come in through the top of your head. And as it begins to swirl in your mind, it is able to search and discover any of those feelings or emotions that are trapped in your body. Allow the light to begin to look for those places in your body with blocked energy, with trapped emotion. And as you discover where those places are, and you see this color flowing in from the top of your head all the way through your body and out to the bottoms of your feet, as you discover those places of tension, you can choose to let it go. Imagine seeing it flow down the river, flow down your body, flow down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, where it will go down into the center of the earth, where it can be instantly transmuted into something for your greatest and highest good. That's right. Continue to allow the light to look for any of those places in your body that are holding tension. You might even choose to imagine the tension or the emotion in a color and shape. Feel that place in your body where you recognize tension or an emotional blockage. And allow the light to begin to swirl and to focus around that blocked energy. As you see the light swirling on this place of tension or emotional blockage, allow yourself to notice what color is this block. Where is it in your body? Maybe you feel it in your head or your throat or your heart or even your upper stomach or your lower stomach. Notice where it is in your body and see what color it is. That's right. Now go ahead and imagine its weight and its texture. You might see it as a squishy texture or a heavy, solid texture. Whatever you imagine and experience is perfect and right for you. See its weight and its texture. As you imagine and see this blockage, the emotional tension in your body, I want you to notice how big it is. Is it filling up your whole space? Is it coming outside of your body? And what emotions are inside of it? Let's imagine now that we're going to take this emotional blockage out of your body. Reach in with your imaginary hands. Reach in and wrap your hands around it, gently and lovingly, and pull it out, inviting it to come to be in front of you so you can see it. You can put it on a table or on a floor, but here, as you see it in front of you, you can observe it. Without judgment, you can see what it is. You can see what color it is. You can see its size. Notice what size it is as you see it outside of your body. And notice what emotions are coming from it. That's right. And just allow it to be. Allow it to be there as we continue on our journey. And we will come back to learn from this emotion in a few minutes. In just a moment, I will count you down a set of 10 stairs. And at the bottom of these stairs awaits for you a safe place. A place where you will be able to relax even deeper. Where you will be able to experience and imagine creating those things that you desire. This place could be a mountain, meadow, or a forest. It might be the beach. It could be another dimension entirely. Whatever you imagine and experience is perfect and right for you. And this safe place awaits you at the bottom of the stairs. That's right. And as you get ready to walk down these stairs, you feel perfectly safe to do so, allowing yourself to relax even deeper. As I am silent for a moment, imagine what your safe place might look like. That's right. See the stairs before you now. Getting ready to take your first step down now. 10, doubling your relaxation. 9, seeing the color flow through you like a waterfall, flowing in through the top of your head, all the way through your body, and out through the bottoms of your feet, connecting down into the center of the earth. 8, and as you focus on the sound of my voice, all of the other sounds around you fade deeper and deeper into the background, so that you don't even notice anything besides my voice and how relaxed your body feels. 7, relaxing even deeper, feeling your body drifting and floating. 6, feeling into the velvety darkness behind your eyes. 5, looking forward to being in your safe place. 4, take a nice, deep, letting go breath and allow yourself to relax even deeper, recognizing that you are safe, that you are calm, and allowing yourself to be choosing to be here right now, getting ready to go to your safe place. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, be there now in your safe place. As you step into your safe place, you might see a door closing behind you. See the door close and hear the click of the door as it closes the door on the past. It closes the door on what was. Allow yourself to now turn towards your safe place and notice how relaxed and safe your body feels. Notice the temperature in your safe place, that it's perfect for you. That's right. As you listen to the sounds around you, see how they help you to feel more calm and more safe. That's right. Perhaps you hear birds singing. You might hear the ocean waves. Maybe there's relaxing music. And take a nice deep breath and notice the smells. Love these smells around you. Maybe it smells like springtime. Maybe you smell the ocean. Or maybe you smell rain. Whatever you smell helps you to feel comforted and safe, knowing that you are safe to be here in your place where you will be able to transform the old things of your experience into those things that you desire to create. That's right. And perhaps there is a wonderful, delicious, nutritious treat waiting for you here in your safe place. And if there is, go ahead and allow yourself to taste that delicious, nutritious treat. Notice how it feels as it goes into your mouth, and down your throat, and into your stomach. And feel the satisfaction in your body. That's right. Go ahead and say to yourself, this is perfect. I have all that I need. That's right. Now, as you look around here in your safe place, notice the colors around you. Perhaps you see trees or a bird or maybe the sunset. And as you see the colors, go ahead and turn the brightness up on those colors so they become twice as bold and twice as bright. That's right. Colors are changing. And if you desire to do so, you can also turn the colors down so they become soft and subtle, like a sunset. That's right. As you see the colors changing before you, you recognize that you have power to change the colors here in your safe place because you are the boss. You call the shots. Here in your safe place, you can create anything that you desire. That's right. Go ahead and put your hands on your heart and say to yourself, I now claim my power to create the life that I desire. That's right. Because you, and only you, have that power. Very, very good. Here in your safe place, you are able to experience things from your past or things from your future. In just a moment, we will go down a set of 3 stairs. And as you go down these stairs, there is a door at the bottom of the stairs that goes down into a basement. And on the other side of this door is a long hallway. A hallway filled with doors off to the left and right side. And inside of each of these doors is one of the memories that you have of your childhood. One memory behind one door. And as you go down these steps, one of these doors will call to you, will help you to know that inside of that room is your child self. That's right. Your child self is waiting for you. It wants to connect with you. It might need your help. It might want to share with you an experience. Allow yourself to trust whatever comes as you proceed down these stairs. In 3, walking down the stairs now. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, open the door into the basement hallway. Go ahead and go in and close the door behind you. As you look down the hallway, you hear the longing of a child that wants you to come. Allow yourself to walk down that hallway and see yourself standing there at the door. Go into the room, opening the door, and close the door behind you. As you see your child self there in that room, notice what is happening. Notice what your child self is doing. Notice the people that are there. Notice the things that are said, or perhaps the things that aren't said. As you see this situation with your child self, experiencing this memory, if it's a painful memory, you can go ahead and imagine it on a movie screen so that you can observe it without having to relive it. Give yourself a moment now to see and feel what the child is experiencing. Ask your child self now, how are you doing? As you hear your child self tell you the answer, they might tell you an emotion that they're feeling. They might tell you an experience of something that has happened. Take a moment now to listen to your child's self, to see, feel, and experience what they are experiencing. Why they are experiencing it. And if it's helpful, you could ask your child self now, why do you feel this way? Repeating back the emotion that they shared, that they're feeling. They might tell you of something that happened, something that made them feel this way, something that they didn't choose, perhaps even something that hurt them. Listen as your child's self is able to pour out their heart, to share the words, all the feelings, all the things that they need to say about this experience. Listen with compassion. Look into their eyes. Help them to know that it's okay. It's okay to feel the way that they do. Help them to know that you understand, that you're here for them, that you're here to help them. That's right. Allow now yourself to give your child self a great big hug. Hold them in your arms. Help them to know either that it is okay or that it's going to be okay. And tell them that you're going to stay with them now. You'll be there to help them. Also, tell your child self how precious they are and how much you love them. If they were feeling sadness or hurt, help them to know that it's not their fault, that they didn't deserve that. Help them to know that they are loved. And even in that experience that caused the hurt, the adult that hurt him or her did not know that they were hurting them. Help your child self know that it's okay and it wasn't their fault, and that they are loved, that they are enough. Look into their eyes and tell them, you are enough, and I love you. You deserve to have all the joy that you can imagine in your life. See now the look on your child's self face, look of excitement or relief, the look of love or hope. Allow yourself to give your child self a hug one more time. In just a moment, we are going to invite your higher self into this experience with your child self. Your higher self is the wise one within. Your higher self has all the wisdom, all of the knowledge, all of the answers that you will ever need to be guided in making clear choices, to be guided in creating joy and success and freedom. As I count down from 3 to 1, your higher self, the wise one within, will appear before you. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, see before you now your higher self, your future self, the one that you are becoming. Take a moment to feel what it's like to be in their presence, to feel the majesty, to feel swallowed by greatness. And also to look into their eyes, to see the love that they feel for you. Allow that love as you open up your heart to receive it. Invite the love from your higher self to melt away any hardness that used to be there. Allow it to melt away any of the hurt, any of the pain of the past. As you look into the eyes of your higher self, allow that love. We're now going to invite your higher self to give you a message that will help you to know who you are. A message that will help you to create the life that you desire. While I am silent for a moment, allow yourself to receive this message now. Very good. Soak this message up into your heart. Repeat it to yourself. Allow yourself to choose to believe it. Perhaps there is a question that you would like to ask your higher self now. Allow yourself to ask that question now and receive the answer. Allow yourself to soak in this answer, to settle it in your mind and in your heart, to allow it to give you a clear understanding, a clear perspective as you consider your life's choices right now, as you look at the decisions that you need to make, as you look at the desires that you have to create in your life, to experience others, into inviting them to experience greater joy, to helping you to feel successful, that you are living your purpose. See yourself experiencing more and more gratitude, more and more freedom. Allow yourself to imagine the size of these feelings, the size of what you are creating, as if it were a ball. See that ball getting bigger and bigger. See it filling up the whole room and the whole house, increasing your joy and gratitude and freedom. Expanding as it continues to become as big as the whole neighborhood, the whole country, as that joy fills the whole world. That's right. See the joy that you are creating. Let's go back and imagine the first shape that we saw in the beginning. You saw a shape and a texture and a color. You might choose to transform it into the emotions that you want to feel. Invite it to change. Or you might choose to invite it to leave, or you can imagine it being destroyed. You can see it become smaller and smaller. You can see it change or transform its color or its shape. And instead of being something that once hurt you, this thing is able to be changed or transformed or even destroyed, so that now in its place is something that will help you. Something that will help you to create success and joy and gratitude and freedom. Imagine now a path in front of you. A path that is leading you into your future. See your child self on one side and your higher self on the other side. And see yourself now walking into your future, walking down that path, feeling the peace and the confidence, the gratitude and the freedom with every step that you take. This feeling of freedom increases. This feeling of gratitude and joy increases. See yourself creating the habits that you desire to have. Perhaps there is a morning routine where you will get up to remember who you really are. Perhaps you will see yourself meditating or saying positive words to yourself in the mirror. Whatever you imagine and experience is perfect for you. See yourself creating these habits and being consistent to stick with them day after day as it continues to increase your joy, your freedom, as it continues to increase the joy that you feel and the success that you feel. See yourself walking down this path with your child self on one side and your higher self on the other side, creating the life that you desire. Go ahead and say to yourself now, I deserve to create the life that I desire. Repeat it in your mind several times. I deserve to create the life that I desire. Now say in your mind, I am enough. And say it with conviction and power so that you know it's true. Repeat it in your mind several times. I am enough to create the life that I desire. That's right. You are enough. Now say to yourself, I am loved and I am valuable. I am worth it. Say it in your mind several times. That's right. As you continue on your path, remember that you can return here to your safe place anytime that you desire. Now that you have been here once, and now that you know that you have power to claim and create the life that you desire, this is your safe place, and you can return here as often as you like. Very good. See yourself in your safe place. See yourself with your child self and your higher self. And allow yourself to integrate and become one person, melting into one beautiful creation, one confident being, a person with power and joy and gratitude, a person that knows that they are creating success and that they are free. That's right. See yourself in your safe place sitting or lying down. And imagine as if you have a blanket on top of you. And this blanket is in a color that you love. And as you relax beneath this blanket, imagine that this blanket represents the transformations that you have experienced today. As you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, allow this blanket to soak into your body, to soak into your mind, to soak into your muscles, as you see yourself changing and reorganizing on a subatomic level. That you are now transformed. You are now ready to create the life that you desire. See this blanket soaking up into your muscles, into your thoughts, and even down into your bones, knowing that you are now transformed. That's right, because you have the power to create the life that you desire. While I'm silent for a moment, allow yourself to continue and fully absorb all of these transformations into your body. Very, very good. Excellent work. In just a moment, I will begin to count you back up a set of 10 stairs. And with each and every single increasing number that I say, you will come back to this room at this time, remembering everything you have just experienced for your greatest and highest good. Remembering the transformations that you have experienced. That's right. 1, starting to come back now, moving your feet and your toes. 2, moving your hands and your fingers. 3, notice the energy that is filling up, starting at your toes and starting to fill up all the way through your body as you become more awake and more alive, more aware of all of your choices. 4, coming all the way up now, increasing your energy, increasing your awareness, bringing with you all your transformations and everything you have experienced today. 5, feeling energy returning throughout all of your body. 6, moving any of the kinks and stretching, allowing yourself to breathe deeply and easily. 7, coming all the way up now. 8, feeling great. 9, looking forward to the next time that you get to return to your safe place. And 10, all the way up now with a great big smile on your face with your hands above your head. And the word is yes. Welcome back. All right, so let's check your ending stress level number. Noticing what it was before, what is your stress level now on that scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high and 1 being low? Awesome. That is good progress. I love that. That's how powerful your subconscious mind is. So this is all you. This is what you did. I'm just guiding you through the experience. Okay, go ahead and grab your journal. Let's go back to that place of capturing this moment. Write down whatever experiences that you had. Maybe you got a message from your higher self. Maybe there was something your child self needed to say. So just write down whatever takeaways that you got from this experience and one action step of what you want to do to move forward in your life to be able to begin creating the life that you desire. Any last things that anyone would like to share? Awesome. Okay. Checking in on the chat. That was extremely powerful, all-inclusive experience. I'm so glad you loved it. So relaxed and experienced so much peace. Awesome. That is so awesome and key, because recognize that when you're in that relaxed place, you can create anything. But when you're in that place of scarcity, it's almost impossible to create things that are productive, that are going to actually give you the freedom and the results that you want. So that's super awesome. Love that. Kept thinking of others that I wish were experiencing with us today. That's super awesome. I'm glad you're thinking of other people. Next week, we are going to have 3 more sessions that are free, and I'm going to be sending out emails to announce all the dates. So if you want to be on the email list, make sure that you are registered on the email list on grouphypno.com. These 3 sessions, I would love for you to invite anyone else that you would like to experience this with you. Super excited that that has been a benefit for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being brave. Thank you for facing your cave. And I'm so glad that you were able to feel that connection. Hope you felt that with your child self and your higher self. And remember that those experiences get to go with you, and you get to come back to your safe place anytime you choose. So super excited. I will catch you all next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.